Hi, welcome to our channel. This video is us showing you the food that we were able to eat whilst we were on our Disney holiday. So we had the Disney dining plan included with our hotel stay, and part of the Disney dining plan, because we were in one of the cheaper hotels, we managed to have on our dining plan, it was 1 meal a day including a drink. So me and Steve both had an adult meal with an adult drink, so we could get alcohol, which is something really that we've never done in Disney because the alcoholic drinks are so extortionate. I mean, I will give a rundown of the different prices of both the meals and the drinks at the end of the video. So that's going to be quite a lengthy end of the video because there was quite a lot. And then the children got a kids meal every day. Personally, I would prefer to have maybe 2 snack credits and a drink. Because of us being vegetarian, there wasn't a great amount of choice with the meals. Most restaurants would only have 1 vegetarian option, and a lot of the time we ended up eating at different restaurants for me and Steve to the children, because there wouldn't be something that we would all eat at the same restaurant. You'll see that in the video, but I'll go into it in more depth at the end. But all in all, the meals were all nice. I mean, to be fair, we were full. You know, we're not huge eaters. And I think if we'd have gone to maybe a moderate hotel, which is the next stage up, you get 2 meals plus a snack credit. And I don't think we could have possibly eaten 2 meals and a snack credit a day. It is way too much food. But the good thing is, like I said, you do get to have an alcoholic drink included. So you'll find that a lot of the choices we made, we went for meals where we could have a decent alcoholic beverage with it. Magic Kingdom don't sell alcohol in the quick service restaurants. So there is a hack, which I will talk about at the end, which we used in Magic Kingdom. I might go into it in the video. I haven't watched that video part of it yet, so I don't know whether I explained it in that video or not. But yeah, so hope you enjoy the video. Enjoy us eating lots of food and drinking lots of drinks. But yeah, enjoy, and I'll catch you at the end. So we've got the Disney dining plan, which means we get an adult meal credit and a child's meal credit a day. So that's a meal and a drink. Me and Steve haven't used our credit yet, but the children have ordered pizza and fries. We're in the Connections Cafe at Epcot. And oh my gosh, hang on, can I just want to grab the pizza and hold it up against your face. How big is that piece of pizza? Move it back so it's like literally so we can see it right next to your face. So that is the slice of pizza. I think the adult, if you had the adult meal, I think you get 2 slices of pizza and some fries and a drink.
2 slices of that pizza.
Yeah, you get 2 slices of that size of pizza. Erin, be careful please. So I do think the meals are worth it, definitely. I think these pair might be pizzaed out by the end of this holiday. So we are at Docking Bay 7. It is very late, it's pretty much 9 o'clock and the park's going to be closing. So me and Steve both had the same thing. We've had the falafels with pita breads, and it looks like it's beetroot hummus. I mean, I've tried the hummus and it tastes quite nice. And then with the meal credits you also get a drink, and we've gone for the 2 alcoholic drinks that were on offer. Can't remember what they're called. One's got rum in it, one's got vodka in it. So we're going to try both of them and see what it's like. Yeah, but we only just made it because we've just come off Toy Story Mania and they are literally closing. So they said that our order was not collected and they weren't going to let us in, but luckily we managed to get in and get our food. So yay! First meal adult credits of the day, and these, considering you get the food but the drinks are actually, one was I think $17.99 and the other one was $15.99. I'll try and do a rundown of everything that we order and the prices. The vegetarian meals are a little bit cheaper, but because we're adults and we're having the alcoholic meals, it does make the dining plan worth it. So you just got to get the alcohol where you can. But yeah. Okay, so we are at Restaurantosaurus. Wait, get off you. And we've ordered Impossible Burgers. So the kids have got the kids menu, so it's a burger, and then they get 2 sides. So they've had 2 sides of fries. And then ours is just burger and fries, but you can tell which one's ours because it's slightly bigger and it's got lettuce. Then I've had the margarita, which was, I think, $15. And Steve had the beer because he didn't like the cocktail drink yesterday. He said it was too sweet, so he thinks that all the drinks are going to be a little bit too sweet for him, so he's gone for a beer. And this one is eating a fry. So this is all included in your meal plan. So, yeah, really looking forward to it because I am super hungry. So it's about 20 past 12, half past 12 maybe. We literally ordered it and it was done straight away, so really quick. Can't moan at that at all. I think we might be slightly earlier, I suppose, for the lunchtime rush, but yeah, looking forward to it. Forgot to mention the kids also get a fountain drink. So he's got like a juicy thing and Lauren's got a hot chocolate, but now because she knows Lauren's got a hot chocolate, everyone wants a hot chocolate. Here's me drinking, having my margarita.
What does it taste like?
Very margarita-y.
Like margarita pizza?
No, the margarita drink, not pizza. Actually, that's really nice. It's not weak. The ones last night felt very watery. I mean, no. The ones last night tasted a little bit watery, whereas this one actually tastes like there's quite a bit of alcohol in it, so it's quite nice. And I do like the chocolate.
Let's try it. Okay, big question now. Will we eat this again? I say I would probably eat it again, yes.
Would you eat this again? And yeah, okay. I would eat it again because, as you can see, it all went. Lots of lovely condiments as well. Steve, would you eat it again?
Yeah, but it will be my first choice.
I enjoyed the burger. These two enjoyed their burgers, didn't you? And
I gulped down the fries.
definitely preferring my margarita to the cocktail that I had yesterday. It's lovely. But yeah, the fries are really nice. The kids have got hot chocolate. We're only in 95-degree heat now, drinking hot chocolate constantly. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a nice meal. We may be coming back before the end of the holiday, we shall see. Like I've said before, there's not much choice being vegetarian, so this is one of the options. There is another option just down the road where they do vegan burnt ends, so I do want to try that. See what that's like. But yeah, we enjoyed it, didn't we? So we're at Woody's lunchbox and the kids are having some food. It's late at night again, it's like just gone 9:30. So they've got cheese toasty with some tater tots and some tomato soup. To be fair, the cheese toasty and the tomato soup is what they'll have to eat at home. And yeah, Erin's got a chocolate milk and Lauren's got a water. So another decent meal for these guys.
Nice, Erin.
They're nice.
It's stuck. Come on. Oh, there.
Oh yeah. Go on then, Erin, give me a cheese pull. Nice. Cheese ball from Laura. Careful, don't put it on the table, Erin, don't put it on the table. Hey. So here's our food from Casey's Corner. We've got
some ketchup and stuff like that.
2 Chicago style dogs and 2 just plain hot dogs and some fries and some drinks. We've gone we've made it a kids meal because it means you don't have to use your adult credits and use an alcohol because there's no alcohol in Magic Kingdom. So we've done them all as kids. Okay, only in sit-down restaurants do you get alcohol in Magic Kingdom. So we've gone and changed it to kids meals, and there's still plenty of food. Hang on, I'll carry it for you. Go and sit down and I'll bring your chips over. Well, there's a lot going on this hot dog. It looks like I've got some mustard, some relish, some tomatoes, definitely some onions because I just picked a bit off and that was a bit oniony. So we shall see what it tastes like. Apparently the kids one's fine. It's been Lauren approved anyway, so it can't be too bad. Good evening. We are at the Backlot Express where we are going to be eating tonight. I'll show you the food in a bit. Steve's gone to collect it with Lauren, but the girls have had macaroni cheese. Lauren had double fries and you've had fries and a chocolate chip cookie, haven't you? And somebody's got chocolate milk again. I think somebody likes that. Yeah, and me and Steve had teriyaki bowls. That's all that's in the meal. There's no extras with it. But then I've had a pineapple something margarita, and Steve, I haven't got a clue what he ordered. Probably a beer because he says the cocktails are a bit too sweet, but I'll show you all when it turns up. But I just wanted to show you some of the condiments that you can get. So there's little sachets of soy sauce that we can put onto our teriyaki bowl, and also lemon juice, which is a bit strange. And then also, because I have to, there's mayo, and there's also ranch. I don't know whether we'll be using that or taking that home to them. And then again, they've got the pumps of stuff that you can get your ketchup, and there's also some barbecue there as well. Don't want to tip it up too much in case it comes out. So yeah, just thought I'd show you. Oh, and Steve's also gone and got some hot sauce as well because he likes his hot sauce. So this is what I've got. I've got the tofu teriyaki bowl, which has got edamame beans and rice, and of course the tofu with some spring onions on it. And it was the pineapple something margarita, but it's pineapple with like a chili rim. I have just tasted the chili and it's rather spicy. This is $17.50, and the teriyaki bowls were $13, I think. Steve's had the same as me, but he's had a beer rather than a cocktail, which is I think about $12. And then the kids, they've had macaroni cheese with a side of fries and a chocolate chip cookie for Erin, and this was $6.99. Oh, and some chocolate milk. And then Lauren's had the same, but double fries with the mac and cheese, and she just had a water because she doesn't like the chocolate milk. So yeah, looking forward to tucking into this. This is very nice, I have to say. Considering I'm not a massive fan of tofu, it is very nice, and the sauces are so nice on both the salad and on the tofu. And then the drink is very, very nice. So, cheers! Okay, I'm videoing you eating a fry. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Nice food?
Someone got me to order it out.
I'm not too sure. It'd be good to quick these pair eat up, really. What do you want me to video? Huh? Well, I am, so what am I videoing? Oh. Look, there's Gonzo behind you.
What about this
Huh?
Rally?
Okay, so we are in Epcot at the Regal, which is in the America Pavilion. Steve's just gone to get mine and his food. We are going to be having the jackfruit sandwich. You can't both come on this side. No, they're both here because they want to be in the video. So yeah, when it turns up, I will show you what it is. And my my jackfruit sandwich has turned up. So it's 2 pieces of garlic bread, toast. What do they call it? Texas toast with some fries. And there's a coleslaw on there, jackfruit, and I think those might be pickles on the bottom. Woohoo! And then Steve's also really got a load of sauces, and I've got is it the Tennessee lemonade? So this has got Tennessee whiskey in it and lemonade, I believe, so we'll see what that tastes like. And Steve's got a beer. I remember how much was this? About $15? $17 for mine, and I think Steve's was about $12, $13 for his drink. And the meal, we think the meal's $14, so there you go. Would help if I was filming. Trying my cocktail.
Oh, did you not grab me a fork? No, just right there.
Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Not too sweet. I don't know what else is in it. I know it was whiskey and some sort of lemonade, but yeah, this is yum. Considering I'm not normally a whiskey drinker, yeah, I quite like that. Verdict on the food, as you can tell, it was nice. It was really nice garlicky Texas toast, which is nice, but because it's garlic butter, I'm now a little bit greasy. And then the coleslaw was really nice. It kind of got a vinaigrette type dressing on it, so that was quite light, which was nice. And the jackfruit itself doesn't have that much flavour, but there's kind of a bit of a pickly flavour to it. And then there was also pickles on it as well, and I do love a pickle. So it's really nice. And the fries were nicely seasoned. And then you can choose lots of different barbecue sauces to put with it. So that was nice as well. So we got to try all the different barbecue sauces. Some were sweet, some were a little bit spicy. Somebody needs to go to the toilet now. And my drink was really nice. And I've still got some left to drink as we go around the rest of World Showcase. Now we're going to go and get some popcorn because I've carried this popcorn bucket around all day and we're not leaving without getting popcorn from Canada because it's the best popcorn. So, yeah, all in all, that was a lovely meal, and I think we will be coming back to get this because, like we said before, there's not really that much choice for vegetarians, so at least we found something we like. And somebody needs to come and try the mac and cheese. So, we shall see. But yeah, catch you later. Oh, why, thank you. We're at the ABC Commissary in Hollywood Studios, and this is the garden burger. I think it comes with tomato, lettuce, red onion. Not too sure what else. So I think some peppers and everything on there as well, and some fries. What drinks did we get? So there's a watermelon margarita. Watermelon margarita and a different sort of margarita. I don't know which one. It might be a mango one. It looks a bit old. Put the details up of prices and everything. So we've gone for 3 adult meals. So we've got the 3 adult drinks. Steve didn't want food, so he's just having the beer. And then the kids have had the adult burgers, but they've had everything taken off except for Erin's got tomato and lettuce. Oh, and so's Lauren. She might be taking the tomato off. But yeah, it looks quite nice.
I'm taking the lettuce.
So here's the first cocktail. Wow, that is strong. It's so strong. Doesn't taste watermelon-y though. Nice, not very watermelon-y. And then, well, Steve says the beer is awful, but
Try that if it's me.
that's why that one didn't taste very watermelon-y, because this is the watermelon one. I would have thought the pink one was the watermelon one, but this is definitely watermelon flavoured. Doesn't taste as strong as the other one though. And then I'll go try the beer as well, because apparently Steve said it's awful.
Big competition, these are.
I think it's just you. Tastes fine to me. Tastes fine, but whether it's just because I've got a load of sweet stuff in my mouth from the cocktail, I don't know. When there's so much on your sandwich, it's spilling off all over your tray. And those fries are so nice. And I got my cocktail again.
Thanks. Hey, look. It's wine. It's tasty.
Oh man, lipstick.
No, you can be fried.
I don't know why I'm worrying about my lipstick because I'm pretty sure it's all going to be gone by the time I finish this. Yummy fries! Dipped in barbecue sauce. So good. Yummy. Right, so part of your dining plan, you can use your credits at the hotel. So for 2 of your adult dining credits, you can get a large pizza, which is large.
Oh my goodness.
Wow,
That is a big pizza.
that is a massive pizza.
Erin, put your head near it so we can judge how big it is. Yeah, well, okay, we can't really tell by that. But yeah, so it's a very nice large pizza.
I think it's
And then we've used the kids' credits to get them some mac and cheese
We've also got fries.
with fries.
We got some
which is probably
fries.
going to be a bit chilly now after walking back to the hotel room.
Oh.
But hey.
It didn't take that long to get.
Oh, and Erin's got her chocolate
We've got
milk.
2 chocolate milks.
2 chocolate milks.
2 chocolate milks.
Oh well, one can go in the fridge, can't it? A decent portion of macaroni and cheese though.
Yeah, it's quite a big portion.
And me and Steve both got a glass of red wine each.
Wow, that's
Which
what you
is about what, $11, $12?
But that.
So for 1 glass. But I mean it's a proper glass. Well, not a proper glass, but it's glass shaped. Oh,
that
this is where Steve tries it and it's disgusting. That was a meh, but hey.
Right.
At the end of the day, the dining plan was included with the room, so can't really moan.
Mom to try it.
Excuse the fluffy hair because we've been out in the rain because it's been raining, which is why we're back in the room. And here's me having my glass of red wine. Not too bad. Cabernet Sauvignon. It's alright, that. Steve says it's drinkable. Well, we are back at Restaurantosaurus for the 3rd time, I think it is, for eating in Animal Kingdom. I have my cocktail in hand. We have burgers. This is it. This is our final full meal for all of us anyway. So we ended up having another pizza in the hotel last night, and we also ate at Hollywood Studios, but same meal as we had before, so it was the tofu roll, because these had the macaroni and cheese, so I haven't got the film in it, but yeah, so we're back, and the music's very loud.
That's right, the bird is the word.
Hope you enjoyed that video. Like I said, lots of us eating, lots of us drinking. Overall, the food quality was great. We enjoyed most of the meals that we had there. The only one I didn't enjoy too much was the falafel and hummus spread that we had in Docking Bay 7, which was, I think it was our first meal that we had on the holiday. It was a bit rushed. It was the end of the night. To be fair, the restaurant had closed. It was the first time we'd used the app, so we weren't too sure what we were doing when we got there. They told us the restaurant was closed and we couldn't go in, but Steve managed to convince them to let us in because he said, well, our meal's there, it's ready, you know, please can we go in? And they said, yeah, go in. The guys at the collection point said, oh no, your meal's gone. And Steve was like, well, to be fair, I can see it over there. It was mine and his. He said, I can see it there. Can we not just have it? So luckily, because we were starving, they did let him have it. But that is something to bear in mind. So on the app, you book a time slot to have your meal. within that time slot, when you're actually at the restaurant, you go, I'm here, and then they prepare your meal, and then they'll pretty much message you and say, yeah, your meal's ready, come and collect it. So you then have to pretty much go up straight away and collect your meal. We didn't realise that at the time, so we were coming off a ride and we weren't as quick as we should have been. So kind of, I think we came off one of the rides in Toy Story Land, I think it was, and so we had to get through Star Wars Land. And by the time we got there, that's like I say, it was pretty much closing time, and they were like, well, you know, we closed, but luckily we managed to get in. But that was the one meal. I think because it was the end of the night, I think because it was a flatbread thing, the flatbread was burnt. I didn't really like that. I mean, the actual falafels themselves were really tasty, but it was with the beetroot hummus, and I'm not a fan of beetroot, so for me that was a bit like, meh, I'm not that bothered. And if the flatbread hadn't been burnt, then I think I'd have enjoyed it a lot more. But yeah, so that was our first meal. So then we were like, oh, is that what we're going to be dealing with throughout the whole of the holiday? But all the meals after that were really nice. So what I will do is I will quickly go through what we ordered at each park, so what we had at each park, and the other meals that we had elsewhere as well. I mean, we had a couple of meals at the restaurant, and Steve's last credit he used at Disney Springs, so you can use your dining credits at Disney Springs as well. There are a couple of restaurants at Disney Springs that you can use your dining credits in. So he used his final one because I'll go into it in more detail, but he had one left because we used ours somewhere else when he didn't want to eat. So yeah, he used it there and had a burger. But anyway, so Disney dining plan. We were staying at the All Stars Movies Resort for 12 nights. So each of us got 12 credits, meal credits. Included in that meal credit is a drink. You have to order your drink with your meal, which for us wasn't ideal at times, but you know, it is what it is. You have to order your drink with your meal. So like I said, as vegetarians, there wasn't that much option. I mean, if you're a meat eater, fair enough, you can go to any restaurant and order anything. There's plenty of choice. Most restaurants would have a vegetarian option, some didn't, but most restaurants would have a vegetarian option. But again, it's whether you actually like what they're offering. We avoided some restaurants because they weren't selling alcoholic drinks, and I know that kind of sounds bad. Oh, you're only wanting it for the alcohol. But when do you get the opportunity to have alcohol on Disney property and not have to pay extra for it? I mean, I'll go into the prices, but most of the cocktails that I had were at least $15, $16. So to pay that much for a drink, you know, you're wanting to get your money's worth from your dining credits. So that's why we tended to go to restaurants where they would sell alcohol. Steve had a cocktail on the first one, which was the one at Docking Bay 7. And he didn't like it. So after that, he pretty much went for beers after that. But even a beer, and it's not even a pint, it's probably what would come out to 3/4 of a pint maybe. And they were all around $12, $13 for his beers as well. So you've got to bear that in mind. You know, you are paying a lot for alcohol in Disney, so you want to make the most of it when you can. So if we go park by park, Magic Kingdom. So Magic Kingdom don't sell alcohol at their quick service restaurants. You can have alcohol if you're having a sit-down meal, but there's quick service restaurants, they don't sell alcohol. They don't like you walking around drinking alcohol at Magic Kingdom, which is understandable. It's a very family-friendly park. So I found a hack that you can do on the app. So if you go to a restaurant that doesn't offer a kid's meal, but you're wanting to order for a child, you can use kids' dining credits for an adult meal. So Casey's Corner in Magic Kingdom is a hot dog dining restaurant. So there's loads of different hot dogs that you can buy at this restaurant, but they don't actually have a kids menu. So you can order food using the kids' credits. You just have to go into it in a slightly different way in the app. So what we did at Magic Kingdom we ordered 4 adult meals. So it was a hot dog with fries and a drink, but it wasn't alcoholic, I think. I don't know whether we just had Coke or something. I'm not too sure what the drinks were in Magic Kingdom. So myself and Steve both had the plant-based Chicago dog, and then the girls had it was plain plant-based dog, and that came with fries. So mine and Steve's were $12.99 each, and the girls were $10.79. They all came with fries, but it meant we used 4 child dining credits, and we didn't have to waste our adult credits with that we could have had alcohol with. It meant we could use them somewhere else. So that was the only meal that we had in Magic Kingdom. Steve wasn't that impressed with the hot dog. I ate it. It was all right. It was a hot dog at the end of the day. What do you want from a hot dog? It had got lots of different toppings on, like relish and ketchup and all these different things on top, which made it quite nice. And fries. I mean, again, it was at the end of the evening. So it was coming up to the fireworks, I think it was. So it was very crowded in that area. We couldn't get seats. So we ended up down by the baby care area, where they've got some benches outside. So we literally just sat on those benches and ate it, which was fine. But yeah, so that was the only meal that we had in Magic Kingdom. So the next park would be Animal Kingdom. And in Animal Kingdom, we ate 3 times, and we ate at Restaurantosaurus every single time. I think there was another vegetarian option not far from Restaurantosaurus, but again, they didn't sell alcohol, so we didn't go there. I kind of wanted to, because they had plant-based burnt ends, which I quite fancied trying, but we didn't eat there in the end. And I think there was the restaurant that's in Pandora, I think they had a vegetarian option, but all the times that we were eating, we were kind of at the other end of the park by that stage, so we were kind of at that end. So it was made more sense to eat there. Plus we'd eaten there and we all enjoyed it. So it was like, well, we might as well go back there because we know what we're getting and we like it. So what we had there was an Impossible burger. Mine and Steve's was an Impossible spicy burger with fries, which was $13.99. And the kids both had it was more of a plain Impossible burger. I think it might have had lettuce and tomato on it. And that was with 2 sides and a drink. So they basically had double fries every time. Steve struggled because a lot of the time they would only give him 1 portion of fries, and he'd be like, well, actually, it's supposed to be 2 portions of fries, so they'd have to get him another portion of fries. So that was $10.79. The drinks that we had there, I had a golden margarita, which was really nice, and that was $15.50. So like I say, it is quite a lot of money. And then Steve had, it's the Safari Amber beer, which was $12.25. Like I say, we ate there 3 times. We had the same thing, but we enjoyed it. It was a really nice burger. It was, I mean, it says ours was the spicy Southwestern burger. I mean, it got a bit of spice, but I wouldn't say it was overly spicy. I think it might have been a little bit too much for the kids, which is why we, said just have the normal burger. So yeah, so we ate there 3 times. And then Hollywood Studios. So we ate at a couple of different places in Hollywood Studios. So we went to the ABC Commissary, or Commissary, I never know how you say it. And this is where we used the adult dining credits that we didn't use in Magic Kingdom. So Steve didn't want food, and he also was a bit conscious because he was driving that day. He didn't want to have alcohol, well, too much alcohol, because he was having to drive afterwards. So he just had 1 beer, whereas I had 2 cocktails there. So we all had, me, Lauren and Erin, we all had the California burger with fries, $13.99 each. I had the watermelon margarita, which was $17.50, and also the Happy Days cocktail, which was $14.50. I think that was more rum-based, that one. And then Steve had the Yuengling traditional lager, which was $10.25. So that was the meal that we had at the ABC Commissary. Again, burger. It was nice. It was just a veggie burger, basically, with your usual size. So I think there's tomato and lettuce on there. I think that was pretty much it, I think. Then we also ate at the Backlot Express twice. So Me and Steve had the teriyaki tofu bowl, and that was $13.29, and the kids had the macaroni and cheese twice. So again, that included 2 sides and a drink. Mine and Steve's was $13.29, and the kids was $6.99 each. Drink wise, I had the pineapple citrus margarita, which was $17.50, and Steve had the Goose Island IPA, which was $12.25. So as you can see, we're trying to get our money's worth with having the drinks. So also at Hollywood Studios, the kids ate at Woody's Lunchbox. So they had the grilled cheese with potato barrels and tomato soup. So that was $6.99 each. And then that same day was the day that me and Steve ate at Docking Bay 7. And that was 2 adult credits. And that's when we had the falafel and hummus garden spread. They were $13.29 each. I had the Takadoma Quencher, which was $17.50. And Steve had the gold... Oh, no, he didn't have that because he also had a cocktail. So I don't know what he had there. I've got $15.50, which is a bit much for a beer. But he definitely had a cocktail there, and I can't think what it was. So I might have my figures wrong, because he definitely had a cocktail at Docking Bay 7 because he didn't like it. So that might have been another $17.50 one. So that might be another couple of dollars on my total. So don't go by my total, because I might be wrong. So that was Hollywood Studios. Epcot. The kids ate at Epcot 3 times. And they had the pizza with the fries. And that, I mean, you'll have seen in the video, the size of that pizza was huge. I mean, it's literally the size of your head. And then they also had fries on top. I mean, pretty much every time me and Steve were finishing off Erin's, because there was way too much for Erin to eat. Lauren, surprisingly enough, managed to finish all of hers. But pizza with 2 sides and a drink was $7.79, which is, I mean, to be fair, for that meal, that's not too bad. I mean, if I was an adult and I wanted food at Epcot, I would probably go and have that kids' meal and pay the $7.79, because I would say that's a pretty good deal for the amount of food that they got on that. The adult pizza meal was just, I say just, but 2 pieces of pizza, which would have been the same size as what the kids had, but 2 of them. But you didn't get fries with it, and you wouldn't have had a drink. So I think, to be fair, it's probably worth having the kids' meal if you go and just ordering the kids' meal and having it as an adult, because there was plenty of food there. I mean, that would have filled me up if I was having the whole thing. I mean, to be fair, me and Steve were finishing Erin's off, and then we were going off for our food, and it's like, don't know whether I really want my food now, because we finished Erin's off and we were full. So, I mean, it's America. You can't fault their meal sizes. The meal sizes are huge. So, yeah, can't knock it at all, really. So, yeah, so they had that 3 times. And then me and Steve ate at the American Pavilion. There's the Regal Eagle Smokehouse. So they're like speciality things, really, are your ribs and all your barbecue foods. But what they do have is a barbecue jackfruit sandwich, which was really nice. So it's jackfruit. I mean, I'm not too sure whether any of you would have had it, but they class it as a pulled pork substitute. So that was kind of marinated. It was kind of a bit of a vinaigrette type barbecue sauce. It was really nice. And then they've got like a coleslaw on there as well. And it was actually served in between 2 pieces of, what do they call it? Texas toast, is it? So it's basically 2 massive thick slices of garlic bread toast, basically. Oh, and it was so nice, with fries and a drink. So I had the Tennessee lemonade, so that was Tennessee whiskey with lemonade, and that was really nice. And that was $16.50. And Steve had the Bell's seasonal wheat ale at $12.25. So we ate there twice. So that was all of, I think I've done all the parks. Yes. Yeah, that's all the parks. But what we also did was, for Steve's last meal, he ate at the Deluxe Burger in Disney Springs. So it was basically a burger and a drink. They don't give you the fries as part of your meal credit because they sell their fries separately. They're separate items. So you had the deluxe burger and the Sunshine Stroll Orange Pilsner, which Lauren goes mad at me about because I spilt some on her.
Yeah.
So his burger was $14.49 and his beer was $12.25. And then what we also did was we ate at the All Stars Movie Resort itself. We found out that if you order their large pizzas, you can use 2 of your adult credits to buy one of these massive pizzas. I mean, you'll have seen it in the video. It was huge. So you have the pizza, which is $20.99, but then you also get your 2 adult drinks. So we both had red wine, but it comes in a little plastic glass. So you get the glass of wine with it. And then, so we did that twice. The one time though, we also ordered kids credits because it was a night we were supposed to go to Hollywood Studios, but it absolutely threw it down. We got on the bus, travelling to Hollywood Studios. It was raining so much. There was like a wave of water coming up at the side of the
into the bus?
coach. Yes, it did come into the coach as well.
It's a bus.
Yes, sorry, bus. It did come into the bus. Then we got to Hollywood Studios, got off. The rain was literally coming sideways. We got soaked even though we were underneath the bus stop. So we literally turned around, got back on the same bus and went back to the hotel. So we had intended on eating at Hollywood Studios. So because we didn't eat at Hollywood Studios, we got back on the bus and we ate at the hotel. So we used our 2 adult credits to get the pizza. And then the girls both had, again, macaroni cheese with fries and a drink. So, like I said, the pizzas were $20.99 each. The wine was $11 a glass. And then the kids' meals were $6.99 each. So, there you go. So that's what we did additional to the meals that we had in the parks. What are you putting your face for? Yeah. So, I did a bit of adding up, but because I've got Steve's drink wrong at Docking Bay 7, it might be a couple of dollars extra to what I've worked out. So, all in all, for all the meals and all the drinks that we had on Disney property with the meal credits and the dining plan, we would have actually spent $858.79 if we'd have been actually purchasing those items in the parks. So considering, I think Steve said he paid about $1,300, possibly $1,400 in total for the stay, the hotel with the dining plan. Most of that was actually made up back with food and drink. So it's not a bad thing to do. We enjoyed it. Like I say, if you're not vegetarian, you have a lot more choice and you can pretty much eat at all the restaurants. Try and max out on the drinks. I have heard since that if you do order breakfast, you can still have an alcoholic drink if you use your food credits for a breakfast. You may get a few strange looks ordering alcohol at like 7 or 8 in the morning, but you can do it. You don't have to drink it where you are. Like I say, those bottles of wine that we had at the hotel, they're sealed plastic cups that you just peel the lid off. So, you can buy it, or I mean, there were cans of beer and stuff as well that you can use as part of your meal credit. So you can do that. Like I say, the staff might give you a strange look, but in the hotels, you can use the coffee machines with just a regular cup. If you go up to the counter and ask for a cup, they'll give you a cup and you can just get coffee. I mean, you have the coffee machines in your room as well, so the coffee's free in all hotels. You
Also
can just
hot
top
chocolate.
up the coffee and hot chocolate, which we made the most of because these pair loved the hot chocolate. I love the coffee. We bought the cup to get the refills on the pop, so on the fizzy drinks. So we had plenty of fizzy drinks to go with the alcohol that we had purchased that was in the room. So yeah, we had a lovely time. We ate a lot of food.
A lot. Like, a lot.
Yeah, you do. We use a lot. And also, like Erin's just whispered to me, you can top up in the parks as well using your cup. So if you're in a restaurant, I think it was Restaurantosaurus I think we were in, you can go up to the fountain machines and use your cup there as well. So hope you enjoyed this video. I apologise, this ending has been rather long, but I just wanted to give you the full rundown on what we had.
It's been like 21 minutes.
It has been 21 minutes. Well done to you if you've stayed with me for the 21 minutes. Please give it a like, please subscribe, and all the YouTube things, you know, press that notification bell. Thank you for joining us, and we shall see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.